Hey Shadows, how's it going? Shadow Sick here. Welcome to another video to do with wrestling, or however people say it. And this week is a little interesting, if I do say so myself. Now, this week, well, last week, we had, who was it? We had Leon versus Cyclone. Interesting match, very interesting match. I don't know if you watched it, but if you've kept up with this, you probably have. But it was interesting to see that. Thinking that the gladiator type guy would win, but obviously he didn't. And Cyclone kicked his ass. But that was interesting. I don't know if people find these videos as entertaining as I do. But me and Caleb used to sit and watch, would make a bunch of customs and would sit and watch them fight each other, and it was just so fun to watch. We're just like, oh, go, 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 oh, yes, yes. It was so fun. Most people probably have no idea how much fun it was to do it. Voting for a character that we made, and it was because it's just random. It's completely unexpected, so we don't know what's going to happen. It was just really fun to watch. So I don't know if you people enjoy it, but for me it's fun, man. Even sometimes when I'm bored, while I'm uploading a video or something, just to have something going in the background, instead of listening to music, sometimes I just chuck on a random match between a few superstars and see what happens. Because it's cool. I like it. I'm probably pretty much no one else, I don't think, really is into it. But, and people that I've talked about it to don't really understand why I enjoy it and why it's so cool. But I think it's awesome. But hey, that's just me. I don't mind. Each to their own, I guess, you know. But, anyway, so last week was Leon vs. Cyclone. This week is, I believe, I'm in the current process of making, I know, it's a long way away from the Girls' Championships, but I'm in the process of making the female characters. I've came up with 32 female characters, and at some point I will be showing them to you. Yeah. Eventually I'll be showing them to you. But for now, this week it is Persia and Smiles. Interesting matchup. Now, these, even the brackets are random. I made these characters in a certain, order, of course, because of the way I made them. But when I put them on challenge.com, I clicked shuffle seeds and shuffled them just to make it interesting. But yeah, so this match, we have Persia versus Smiles. Persia is a character based off the game Prince of Persia. At the time when I made him for MDM, because he was an MDM character, I had Prince of Persia Warrior Within fresh in my mind. If you ever remember that game, fucking amazing game. I'd give anything to play that again, along with some other old school games. I miss old school gaming so fucking much. I miss Prince of Persia, Abe's Odyssey, all PS1, PS2, just amazing stuff, man. And yes, Xbox first gen as well. But yeah, so Prince of Persia was inspired by the Dahaka in Warrior Within. If you've ever played Warrior Within, spoilers if you haven't, but the game is fucking old, so. But yeah, so the Dahaka was this big dark creature, and what this is kind of like a good guy, trying, and he's in the MDM design. It isn't just a straight down black line like you see in the photo here. In the actual game of MDM, it's half of his body is fighting for one side and the other body is fighting for the other side. So it's actually ripples of it's jagged bits of skin fighting over each other to take control of the body. It's not just a straight line, not like that straight yin and yang, just line. But I couldn't do that kind of cool effect in this game, so that's as best as I could do. So yeah, it's a light guy, like a normal guy, like a white, like yeah, like an angel, I guess, and a demon fighting over the one body. And the reason he has the dots on his head is because he can control the elements, fire, water, light, darkness, nature. Kind of like Duelmaster's style, because Duelmasters was fresh in my mind when I was a kid as well. So this one is quite based off a few things, but it's my own design. I didn't copy it. The Hacker is actually a lot bigger than you think. He's huge, big, muscly demon, and the horns are like curled. One's going down like that, and the other one's going up like that. He's a real huge, staunch dude. This guy is not that big, and he doesn't look like that, of course. He doesn't look like any Duelmaster's monster either. So this guy is based by visuals, but not like the actual appearance, if you know what I mean. Like, his idea is like, controlling elements, type of elements, his whole style. It's all based off like other stuff, but the actual creation and the way he turned out is me. There's no like copyright or copying or anything like that. So this is like just to let you know, just in case people are like, oh, so you're saying is that this character's already on something, right? It's not. It's not. I made it up. Okay, it's just that it's got similar traits to some gameplays and cartoons. But yeah. So anyway, that's what Persia is based off. Gotta say, he looks a lot more badass in the drawings I've done for him. But sometimes certain things in this game you can't pull off. Like, this game isn't meant for making like all-out mutants. So this is the best I could do with Persia. I would give him the mask like in the design as well, but it just looks funny because the mask is just painted on. It's ridiculous. And there's a lot more accessories and stuff to Persia as well, but yeah, I can't have it in this game. And Smiles was actually, now this one was a character from something. He's not an MDM character, so don't flip your shit like, oh, you got a real character from Run, chucked it in your game. It's not like that. I don't do that. Smiles is actually from an old school, I think I have it anymore, a really old school how to draw book. One of those how to draw books that you get as a kid back in the day before like internet and stuff. Well, yeah, internet was around, but like back before there was like video tutorials and shit everywhere. But yeah, this is like those how to draw, like doing the basic shapes and detail and stuff like that. Just teaching you how to draw characters, right? So one of these books I had this character similar to Smiles, standing there in his yellow suit, holding a Tommy gun and smiling with no face. So I pretty much copied it off that. His smile was different, his costume was slightly different, but I tried to make it to the best of my abilities because I liked the way Smiles looked, and yeah. So at the time I was like, Smiles looks so awesome, let's chuck him in wrestling. And I don't know why, but one day, when me and Caleb were making characters together, I somehow thought of that character, and I'm like, oh yeah, that character's awesome, we should chuck that in there. So I made him, because me and Caleb were like, at first struggling and trying to make 32 characters, but yeah, we were like taking turns making characters that we came up with. But yeah, so Smiles, was just a created character out of a drawing book. So I don't even know if that's his actual name, like in the book, because I didn't give him a name. It just had a drawing of him there. So whoever created that guy, good job. He's awesome. Not that you'd be watching that video, but I give credit when credit is due. So beautiful fucking drawing. And thank you for helping me learn how to draw good-ish. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Persia and Smiles fighting each other this week. Can't remember what match type I did for them. You'll just have to watch and find out. So all the links will be below, because as I said, I can't annotation it because YouTube is just a but yeah, so like the Facebook page and all that, and if you don't want to have to watch these videos to find out who's fighting next and stuff, these videos are just like bonus little extra knowledge about the characters and stuff like that. Just to keep these videos okay and decent and not so fucking pointless. So yeah, you can go like the Facebook page if you want, and then it'll just notify you every time a new match is up instead of having to come here and then go to Facebook. But yeah, so that's that. Like the Facebook page if you like, share it if you want to share the matches with other people, and comment who you think is going to win either here or on the video. And yeah, just, if you have any suggestions for certain match types, like my friend suggested cage matches in the next few tournaments, please let me know anywhere you can find me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go, so please leave a like if you decided to do it, subscribe for more, and have me a lot, and I'll see you in the next episode. Whatever, I'm Mick. Stay awesome, I know you will, love you all, and bye-bye. Same with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, because I've got that game now. But yeah, so those games so far, Grand Theft Auto 5, I've made a clan in that. That clan, however, since there's so much people playing GTA 5, is one that has to be requested to invite, so you'll have to ask me to invite you to the clan.